Potato reference.
And we are live. Hello, everyone. This is the Atheist Ranger, and we have with me Stalinist Brony, and this is Reality Sunday number 7. How are you, John?
Oh, I'm fantastic.
So what's new? How's your brother doing, man?
He's coughing up a lot of fucking mucus, and he's been in a shitty mood. He hasn't been eating a lot, and he hasn't been drinking a lot. But other than that, he's fantastic.
This is cancer going into remission.
I don't know. I haven't fucking been there in a week or so. I have to go fucking...
Uh,
He has been playing video games, though, so at least he's been up and doing something.
oh yeah. Oh, speaking of video games, I actually bought that game that Logic Tree talked so much about. It's the Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Yeah, I haven't heard him talk about that game at all. I've never heard of this.
Well, every time I'm in a room with him, he seems to bring it up. But yeah, it is awesome, man. You can create your own character, male or female.
What? You can't have transgendered or agendered characters? This game is such, or fucking something. I don't know. Transphobic.
Are you a social justice warrior, John?
I've converted to social justiceism.
Have you? Be
Yes.
honest. Okay, good. All right, well, you know what? Just for you, John, since you're so into politics, this first video is for you.
Ooh, I get a gift?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Ow. It had to be Fox fucking News.
So, again, let me know if you can't hear it. I will turn it up quite a bit.
I happen to believe, and I know not everybody agrees with me, I believe that healthcare is a right of all people. I believe that there is something wrong when we are spending...
Excuse me, where did that right come from in your mind?
Being a human being. Being a human being.
Really?
That's something that's accurate. Oh my god.
I know.
All week, we've been examining the health care plans of the presidential candidates. Today, we are giving Senator Bernie Sanders his proposal a checkup here. So to break down some of the specifics of his plan is Fox News Medical A-Team's Dr. Mark Siegel. Thanks for being with us, Dr. Siegel.
I question where he got his fucking PhD. That man is not a doctor.
I know.
Him saying everyone has a right to health care. Well, that just seems to be a no-brainer. Anyone can walk in a hospital right now and get care, right?
That's the great point, Ainsley. This is
Right,
a
and it will fucking bankrupt them.
Yes. No, they're about to bring up something about the insurance companies that I want to comment on.
heart attack out there. No emergency room in the country is allowed to turn you away. That's your right to health care.
Yes, but they can kick you out once you're stable if you don't have any insurance. If you don't have any insurance, once they stabilize your heart, they can kick you out.
Yeah, without any extra care or anything they would need to like fucking make sure this doesn't happen again. But no, fuck you. You don't have insurance. Get the fuck out of my office.
Exactly.
Fuck.
I don't think so. Where does that right stop? The right to eyeglasses? These things cost a lot of
Yeah,
money.
who pays for that?
Exactly, and politicians use
Are
that
you
as a way to make
serious?
people feel bad, but we all...
We're talking about fucking like not getting bankrupt if you have a heart attack or a stroke or fucking anything like that. No one said anything about fucking eyeglasses.
Or if you're in a serious car accident and you fucked up your knee, something like that.
Yeah, like fuck. We're talking about life-threatening scenarios and not getting fucking bankrupt by them.
And by the way, my good friend John, has not Bernie Sanders been very clear about how he's going to pay for this?
Oh yes, he's been crystal clear.
Thank you. These people are...
Tax on Wall Street speculation for the free college. He wants to fucking... He did admit he would have to raise taxes on the middle class by about 5%, which would be about an extra $500 a year. But he's also cutting out all of the fucking health insurance costs and shit like that, which would save you a net $5,000 a year or something close to that.
already
It's all outlined on his website.
Exactly.
right to health care in this country already. So, the issue of him replacing the current system with socialized medicine we're talking about here, Medicare for all is like what the Canadian system. It may save money,
I grant him that. The positive side to this is it would probably be cheaper than the current Obamacare behemoth, which is going to be over $1 trillion a year soon.
Then why are you against it? You're a fucking conservative, you moron.
Fiscal conservative, by the way.
Yeah, so why the fuck is he against it?
I know, man. They are a parody. I know it's not professional, but oh well.
Over $600 billion a year. Our healthcare dollar is $3 trillion a year, so we're hemorrhaging.
Outrageous.
This is cheaper, but the question is, what's it going to do in terms of quality of care?
All right, so let's talk about Canada, where they have socialized medicine, which is what Bernie Sanders wants to bring here to the United States. What do you think about that as a physician?
Here's the thing. You know how many people are dying in Canada because they don't have access to basic medical health care? 0. Know how many people are dying here? 45,000.
Yeah, no, fair point.
Is Canada 3 months waiting line for a hip replacement? How would you feel about that here? You need a hip? 3 months.
Oh, as in 102 days you have to wait here.
Yeah, we fucking did that before the show. It's 102. It's 82 days in Canada for a hip replacement and 102 days here. So it's fucking longer in America, you asshole.
Exactly.
I run out of time.
You might not get the chemotherapy you need because personalized medicine is not in place under socialized medicine. In other words, the brand new chemo that we've been talking about, that President Carter uses for his melanoma, might not be able to get that in Canada. Cardiac stents, Ainsley, which are emergency procedures, over a month waiting line in Canada.
That's actually a lie. It only takes 2 weeks. So why don't you try another lie?
Physician shortages are a huge problem.
What about your doctor? Would you be able to use your doctor?
Yeah, isn't that a joke? You certainly can't keep your doctor now. Wait till under socialized medicine, because you know what? Doctors are dropping out of Medicare right now by the droves. It's hard for our elderly.
I don't know if that's true. I want to. I kind of want to for this now.
Yeah, I mean, I want to comment on it, but I'm not sure if that's exactly true or if there's like a specific reason that they're not telling us.
Yeah, they're omitting something, obviously. It's Fox fucking News.
Yeah.
A physician or their physician. Many are retiring, many are leaving Medicare. If we make Medicare for all, there's going to be even more of a doctor shortage. You'll get the physician assistant, nurse practitioner, or whatever doctor is available. You're not going to have the same quality of care.
And you wanted to talk about taxes this morning.
Oh,
exactly, because how is Bernie going to pay for the system? Well,
go to his website.
They'll cut down on premiums for sure, but did you know that your employer is going to have to pay a 6.7% payroll tax? Right now, health insurance is a benefit, so it's a deduction for the employer. He's going to be hit. Your employer will be hit with a 6.7% payroll tax. You're going to have a 2.2% income tax increase. Dividends are going to be hit. Capital gains taxes.
So who
taxes
benefits?
across the
Who
board.
benefits? This doesn't sound like a good plan.
Yes, it
It's
is.
not a good plan. You know,
What the fuck? Economists have already crunched the numbers on this shit. They're already telling you it's gonna work.
are the people we do worry about, which are people in the hole where they're not currently insured. So, again, what we said with Obamacare is true here. You ruin the rest of the system to cover the people that really are needy. But I say catastrophic insurance would be a much better approach. Get everybody insurance. Get them catastrophic, not something like this, which is...
Yeah, except there's one problem with that. The insurance companies here only care about profit, and they price gouge the fuck out of everyone, especially people like me and John here.
Exactly. It's fucking if they could charge you $1 bazillion to bill you the whole way through your cancer until you die, then they will do it.
And again, they only care about profits, and the only way for them to do that is to deny more care. All right.
Make you dependent. That's the end of this shit. Get that fucking old ass geezer out of my face.
That was for you, John. This next one's really for my own personal amusement. Well, the next two, actually, are for my own personal amusement.
Only God can get rights to health care.
Let's get back to politics. To the Democrats, the town hall. What I'm calling socialist economic nonsense. Both candidates offering free...
how's it nonsense? You have plenty of socialist countries around us. Sorry, I didn't mean to be that petty, but still.
From healthcare to college. Roll tape.
I happen to believe, and I know not everybody agrees with me, I believe that healthcare is a right of all people. I believe that there is something wrong when we are spending.
Excuse me, where did that right come from in your mind?
Being a human being. But I believe, Brett, you may disagree with me, I believe that if she is poor and you are rich, she is entitled.
It's a socialist slugfest, but not in the direction they're trying to portray it.
Exactly. And by the way, in what universe is Hillary Clinton a socialist?
I have no idea.
Because she's a human being. I want to see public colleges and universities tuition free. I want to create millions of jobs.
I'm a big supporter and defender of the Affordable Care Act. I'm going to get the costs down. We're going to get out-of-pocket costs down. We're going to get deductibles down. We're going to require more free services within the benefit package. I have a plan to do that, debt-free tuition, more help for non-tuition costs.
Okay, the list goes on. I came on strong. Economic nonsense, that is my opinion. Kirsten Haglund is here.
Your opinion's shit.
Exactly, thank you. No one cares about your opinion, Stewart.
I got that right?
Miss America.
Miss America. One day.
It's all right.
Wrong patch.
Same country, really.
Yes,
That's great.
I'm coming on real strong here. Economic,
Yes.
socialist nonsense. Okay, that's my opinion. But how did we get here? How do we get to the point where the two candidates for the presidency of the United States of America are both basically socialist?
Yeah, because that is their philosophy.
Both basically socialist.
What was that?
Both basically socialists.
No, one is and one isn't. One, Hillary is...
In other words, one is rational, the other isn't.
Yeah, I mean, Hillary at best is like a center-rightist, if I got that correctly.
She's like a diet Republican.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say diet is more like borderline, in my opinion.
A lot of Americans don't think in those terms. They just want someone who's going to promise them a lot of free goodies, that is going to solve all of their problems. But they don't realize that there is a clear ideology and philosophy behind this. And you could see it in what Bernie Sanders said.
It has nothing to do with the fact that we shouldn't be selling care to those who need it and selling our knowledge to our kids. There's nothing to do with that. He's not offering free Xboxes for everyone. Holy shit, he's just saying maybe we shouldn't be selling care and knowledge.
Exactly.
When Brett asked him, very rightfully, where do those rights come from? And he said, well, I'm a human being. Well, no, this country was founded on a document called the Constitution, and it also believed, a lot of our founders were deists, some of them were Christians, and they believed that man was born with rights from God. The government doesn't create rights.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does create rights. To a certain extent. You were saying?
I missed that last bit. What'd you say?
I said government does create rights to a certain extent. Depends what those rights are.
Governments can guarantee certain rights, but I think rights are something that's just comes inherently from being a human being.
Oh yeah, so I meant guarantee, not, you know what I meant, yeah. But like what? Like, first of all, no, they didn't. They understood that the power was with the people, not with the government. As far as the founding fathers.
That's how it was supposed to be.
Exactly.
Great rights, they can also take them away.
Who pays for all of this? They didn't get around to that.
Right.
Yes, they have! Yes, the fuck they have! I mean, Bernie has anyway. You can go on his website.
It's on his fucking website. Why do you... Everyone always asks, how are you going to pay for it? But the second people are like, let's beef up our military spending, you're like, yeah.
Exactly.
Everyone's question where the money's going to come from.
And by the way, I love how when it comes to the military budget, they always talk about, oh, the military's weak. This country is spending 54% of its income on the military. What are you talking about how it's weak?
And we fucking pay for Japan's military too in its entirety. So we pay for our own military, which is gargantuan compared to the next couple of militaries combined, and we pay for Japan's military.
I think the next 14 countries that's how bigger than we are, and most of them are allies.
And Japan's on that list too, by the way, and we're also paying for theirs.
Why are we paying for theirs?
Because after World War II, we came in and said, all right, we'll pay for your military as long as you keep it small. And then so that I don't know why we did that, but so it essentially made Japan a puppet state of America.
Huh.
And they had a bunch of money left over to spend on like social issues and things like that, and that's why Japan's doing so well.
Yeah. It just irks me every time I hear that on Fox. Well, how's he gonna pay for it? He's explained that in debates. You don't even have to go onto his website. Just watch some debates he's been in. He's explained this.
Running against bankers, Wall Street, insurance companies, bailouts. That's what he's running against. It's kind of almost like a straw man that he's erected here. Let's everybody hate Wall Street and everything.
Oh.
Correcting the straw man.
No, go ahead, John. Please go ahead.
I don't even know where to start.
You have my permission. Go on the biggest rant you want.
Okay, these motherfuckers. This old-ass guy with the fucking disturbing-ass hairline. He's fucking like, oh, Bernie Sanders erecting the straw man. Let's all hate Wall Street. Meanwhile, Wall Street's over here, fucking running out the back door with all of the American people's money, fucking price gouging the shit out of everyone, and fucking, he's just like, no, it's not their fault. Let's protect the rich people. No, let's not protect the rich people. The rich people are the ones fucking us. Fuck you, old man.
Tell us how you really feel, John. But yeah, like, it's pretty much you nailed it on the head. It's like, what? It's not a straw man, okay? I mean, look at what happened in 2008. You had Wall Street committing fraud, and instead of Obama convicting those people, he fucking bailed them out. Idiot.
Right, and they don't understand that so much of what does drive economic growth in this country is a free market, is a place where people and companies and
like he's just gonna abolish capitalism entirely. Like he's just gonna like the government seizure of all businesses ever. Like,
I know.
He's not a communist.
Well, in the world of Fox News, that's socialism and communism is the same thing. I mean, you have to keep in mind the average viewer is like 53 years old.
Communism. You gotta protect yourselves from the dirty commies.
I know.
Small businesses. If all of those places are taxed out of existence, there's going to be no economic
Those are
growth.
the big evil corporations,
Right,
big
exactly.
evil bankers.
Yeah.
Wisdom beyond her years.
Yes.
Well, I think a lot of millennials, once they start to get into the job market a little bit more, start getting their first paychecks, and they see what a 90% tax rate looks like on their brand new paycheck, they're going to start changing their minds. And
We never proposed a 90% tax rate for anyone. Not even rich people.
Exactly.
What are you talking about, you morons? That's the straw man. That's the fucking straw man right there. They don't even know what a marginal tax rate is. They don't even fucking, oh my god, I'm gonna bust my ass through this fucking screen. I'm gonna strangle that blonde dumb bitch. Fuck.
I really don't see the point of them bringing fucking celebrities on here, because, I mean, when I first saw this video, I thought, yeah, because that's the first thing I think of when I think of politics is, gee, I wonder what Miss America thinks.
Well, she's a pretty face for the old men to ogle while they fucking masturbate to how they fucking hate communism so much.
Oh, not to mention, look, she's a blonde.
Yeah, she's blonde. She shouldn't even be on that show. She doesn't know what she's talking about. What the heck is this?
Michelle Bachmann.
Oh, great. Why? No, she doesn't even. I don't. No one knows who Michelle Bachmann is anymore. Just fucking forget about her. No one likes her.
Need to elect people to office who are willing to acknowledge God.
Amen.
Because if they're secular going in, they're not going to protect your liberties. I mean, again, that's
I like to say, let's elect people.
What an oxymoronic statement.
yeah, that's right.
thing.
I know. That's what I thought too when I first saw this video. I'm like, what?
Where
really
does somebody
easy.
go to actually find out about an individual candidate?
There's a couple of easy ways to do this. And one is if they're already in office, they will have a record that you can check for re-election. There are websites like votesmart.org that keep the voting records on every issue you can think of. Now, you come to a local race, the easiest thing to do, you're running for mayor. Hey, what do you think about whether we should have prayers at city council meetings? We know personally I support that, but I just don't think we should impose our values. That's not the guy you want. Faith is at least free speech.
Yes, theocracy. That's what we all want. Oh, no, wait, we don't?
I was arguing with those 2 Christian fundies, and I said, so do you want to teach the Bible in school as fact? They were like, yes. And I was like, so you want a theocracy? And they were like, yes. And I was like, oh my god, you guys are idiots.
You did remind them about the Supreme Court ruling, right?
No, I just asked. That's how we got into the fucking conversation about the Constitution.
Oh yeah, I think it was back in like 2009. I think the Supreme Court's made it very clear though that if you put one religion in the schools and the government, you have to put all of them in there.
Yeah, so now we're gonna have to start having like Muslim players, fucking city council, and fucking Hindu fucking like rituals and shit, and like shamanist rituals and fucking anything you could think of.
And trust me, they'll stop that. The fundamentalists will stop that completely.
Yeah, they'll be like separation of church and state, separation of church and state.
And you're saying, well, you can have free speech if nobody knows you're saying
You know,
it.
the other thing
You
I
can't
want to
do that.
mention for the viewers is the fact that you actually can call up a candidate and say, look, if I get a room full of people, 25, 50 people, which even for running for Congress, that's a
big.
big
That's big.
group
You're
of
right.
people.
You're right.
So I'm telling you, you get more information if you will do that. And it's really tough for the candidate to say no.
That's right.
What? You won't be willing to go and talk to people and you're asking for my vote? What are you afraid of? So you really would be amazed at the number of people who would come, and you could actually get to know them.
And that's something everybody can do is invite
That's
candidates
right.
in. I'll get a group together.
And your point
talk
is well
to us.
taken, because what you just told people is, look, I can make a difference. Because it looks like a big C out there that you can't, but what you've just told the viewers is you can.
You can.
If you'll just go to the trouble of hosting one meeting, maybe it's at your church or community center, maybe even your house or your backyard, people will come, and then you can get to know the person. And then that way, the word of mouth goes everywhere, and you could win or lose an election based on that.
That's right. And that's an easy way to find out whether they're God-conscious people. And if they're not, you don't want them in government because they'll take your liberties and they'll reduce your liberties.
Oh no, they won't.
Please.
What liberties are you talking? I assume they're talking religious, but what? No? Huh?
Fucking secularism is the compromise, you ass.
It's the neutral position.
Fucking Christ. You mean your liberties to fucking oppress everyone else? Like, no, fuck you, get out of here.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be tolerant of intolerance. That's not how it goes.
Yeah, fucking, oh my god.
Just how far these people will go to look like victims is just pathetic to me. It used to be sad, now it's just pathetic.
That's the point, isn't it? That you are more protected in a society if you have people who respect the law.
That's right.
And who respect the lawgiver than if you have someone who believes they are law.
I believe our state and federal legislature are the lawgivers, so you can fuck off.
Exactly. And, again, until you demonstrate this supposed celestial being, as far as I'm concerned, he, she, or it is not the lawgiver.
And he's also not real.
Yes.
It's a foundation of freedom.
Oh, my God. Oh, wait. You know what? I think I have one more here that I forgot to bring up.
Oh, fantastic.
I think this woman was talking about Guantanamo Bay. I don't know if you know who she is or not. This is Gina Loudon is prepared to explain to her children how they ended up in the what the fuck? This is not grammar. Well, I think they meant to put how they ended up in the gulag, whatever the fuck a gulag is.
You don't know what a gulag is? It's basically a Soviet super prison.
Oh, you mean like Guantanamo Bay?
Yeah, except Russian.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know that. Thank you. But the reason I bought this is because she was talking about Obama.
Obama.
and you probably won't be surprised by what she says.
Another great thing that Phyllis Schlafly did as a mentor was introduce me to a woman named Kitty Worthman.
Oh God, look at her eyes.
I know.
She doesn't know what her eyes are supposed to be doing. She's like fluttering around. Oh my God, you look like a retard. No, scratch that. You are a retard.
Oh, man. Too bad it's just you and me in here. Damn it.
Who I'm talking about. Yeah, she never made the big time. We never heard a whole lot about her. But when I talked to Kitty, I interviewed her one time, and she told me how many of the things that Obama was doing looked exactly like the things that she saw happen in her native home of Austria when the Holocaust happened.
Oh my fucking God.
Okay, you know what? You're pretty much out at that point if you're going to compare Obama to...
The second you said Holocaust, you lost all credibility. Your argument's shit. Fuck you. Get out of here.
Thank you.
Kitty, I had nightmares, and I wrote about it in our book. Every night I would go to sleep, and I would picture myself in a gulag.
Okay, doesn't she mean fucking concentration camp? Gulags were a Russian thing. Gulags were work camps by the fucking Soviet Union. Fucking the Nazis had concentration camps which were designed to kill people, not work them, or not for like slave labor.
Yeah.
You're getting your grammar wrong.
Asking me, Mama, what were you doing when our country fell to tyranny?
You were giving an obsolete speech that means nothing except for your base.
And also doesn't make sense, and it's complete dribble.
Something, my friends. Every moment, every step, every interview, every book I've written, everything I've done from the day I met Kitty Worthman has been so that I can answer that question. Should it ever arise 20 years from now, and my child sits across from me in a gulag and asks me, Mama, what were you doing when our America...
The FEMA death camps!
I can promise you this. Everyone sitting in this room, you're going to have an answer.
Yeah, because it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That's honestly what I want to ask people like this. Okay, when this doesn't happen, are you going to apologize, or are you just going to admit, hey, I was wrong?
Well, of course they're not, because they're right-wing retards.
Exactly.
It makes me so angry how a group of people can fucking throw facts to the wind and say, fuck it, I'm just going to say whatever comes to my mind at the time, and they still win.
And I love how they think that they're the party of harsh truths. Damn it, Mikey.
The fucking party of bullshit lies.
And the defender of rich people.
Yeah, the fucking... Well, I mean, not that rich people are, like, inherently terrible, it's just fucking... We haven't prosecuted the ones that are. Fuck. And these guys are like, no, it's not their fault. Everything's fine. It's like, yeah, it kind of is their fault, sir. Newsflash. We know why it's their fault. We know what they did. You can fuck off now.
Yeah.
Pretty damning evidence, if you ask me, you piece of fucking shit. Please die.
Well, speaking of videos, after about 1.5 years of not watching him, I decided to see what craziness G-Man was up to. And I saw his newest video, What Atheism Is.
You want to pull it up?
I would rather not, because he has been, I kid you not, he's actually been flagging people for showing people his videos without his permission, so I'm not going to do that.
Well, then here's how we get around that. Just do the audio. Don't screen share.
All right. Got it right here.
Hello, Logic Tree.
Hey, Logic.
He's muted right now. He's probably taking a shit.
Probably.
A glowing green tree shit.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, the video is like 55 minutes long, so.
All right, you do a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, Logic Tree's gone. He left us. He doesn't care about us anymore.
Apparently not.
Yesterday with Xbox and myself having a conversation about honesty and dishonesty. This video is not going to be dealing with that necessarily, but I got a little message for those people who left all those comments on my channel. And for those of you who haven't watched,
yeah, yes.
And he says someone who doesn't believe that God.
What was that?
Blah blah blah.
Yeah, let's get to the main points here.
God exist. Yeah. If you're gullible and you just believe everything that people tell you, then of course you're going to believe that.
What?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Wait. I'm telling you what my position is, and you're going to tell me, no, you're wrong. This is what your position is? No, fuck you.
That's what he likes to do.
Tell you what I believe, not you tell me, asshole.
Exactly. It's not the other way around.
So to give you guys my point of view of how I look at atheism.
By the way, this next bit is gonna make. This next bit is gonna make you laugh.
You better be right.
I said what he's about to say is gonna make you laugh.
And how I perceive atheism and how I see atheists conduct themselves on the internet, society, and just in the world in general. I like to start off with a little story. So, you know, I'm not stealing nothing from Paul's ego, but there's going to be story time with G-Man now, all right? And I think I'm a little bit more entertaining than Paul's ego. I mean,
no, you're not.
Not any shit to the imagination.
No, you're not. I mean, Paul's a fucking idiot, fucking fat-ass moron, but that's what makes him entertaining. You're just stupid.
You're just a 40-year-old man bitching on YouTube about atheists, which, by the way, most time you just strawman people.
How many of you remember when you were kids and you used to play cowboys and Indians? You had your brother pretending he was a cowboy, the girl pretend she was an Indian, or vice versa, right? And, you know, you tie her up to a pole, and, well,
Okay, no, I'd never tied anyone up to a pole.
Run around, and you're just playing this imaginary game. Well, that's what I think the atheist community are doing here on YouTube. I think they're playing an imaginary game. I think that the atheist community are playing what I like to call pretend.
Hold on. Let's analyze the irony in the statement he just said. The guy who believes in talking donkeys and fucking seven-headed dragons and unicorns and a flying spaceman that created everything is accusing us of playing pretend.
Yeah.
Think, and I can make a strong, solid argument for this. That these atheists on YouTube, not all of them, but a whole lot of them are playing pretend on the internet. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. This is how the whole game goes, okay? When these atheists were young and they were forced to go to church and they were forced to do things that really was all that crazy to do, their parents, they you know, just for the sake of unity in their household, they pretended that God existed or whatever. They pretended that they had like this faith in this belief that they had. You know what I mean? They pretended like they had this, you know, to appease mom, to appease dad, and to appease dad.
Atheists are just universally born atheists and or always have been atheists, or is that what he's saying?
No, he thinks that I guess what he's trying to say is that atheists who come from, you know, who were like former Christians or former religious, in his mind they were pretending to be Christians.
So what he's saying is that no one can change their mind on religious beliefs. They can't convert from like Christianity to atheism or Christianity to any other religion. Like, what if someone who lives their whole life, like say in like southern backwater fucking Mississippi, is fucking like he gets like is raised a Baptist and then discovers the Quran and converts to Islam at the age of like 24. They didn't know about the fucking they didn't know about the Quran beforehand. So how did they fucking convert, or how were they just pretending to be Christians the whole time and they were actually Muslims? Like what?
Oh, speaking of the Quran, I just read one of the scientific absurdities in it. I completely forgot about this one. Do you know that in the Quran, apparently semen comes from your backbone?
Yeah, I know that.
I completely forgot about that verse.
That's hilarious.
The priest or the Catholic father or whatever. You know what I mean?
Wait, aren't Catholics not true Christians?
According to him, in my opinion, yes, they are Christians.
Well, I mean, I don't think anyone's a true Christian anymore, so.
No, neither do I, but I'm just putting myself in his shoes, you know what I mean?
You know, they living their life, they're pretending. Then they get old enough to be able to tell, they get a little bit of courage to tell mom and dad, say, listen, you know, I don't really believe in any of this stuff. I think I'm an atheist. Well, because I don't see any evidence for God. But here's the thing. Then these atheists get on YouTube, and then they meet Christians. They meet these people who have a faith in a God, and they present them with all this evidence, answered prayer, presuppositional argument. Not saying that that's evidence, but I'm saying that it's there to show you how silly you sound as an atheist. You know what I mean? You can't make sense out of the world.
Presup is the fucking dumbest shit any Christian or any fucking religious apologist has ever spewed from their face.
And by the way, answered prayer? Are you fucking serious? Answered prayer's been defeated I don't know how many times. And by the way, in fact, I even commented on this video. I said, I have the comment right here. I said, G-Man, what you call proofs is nothing more than opinions. That's at least that's what the arguments for God are. They are opinions about whether you think God is real. I said, and by the way, the term that non-believers like myself and John here use is empirical. You don't have any. All you have is, at best, anecdotal.
Yeah, nothing there. I have nothing more to add. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You have the cosmological argument. You have intelligent design.
Cosmological, intelligent design, both been defeated a bunch of times. Please move on.
Which, for the billionth time, intelligent design is not science. When it starts getting called a theory, then I'll believe you.
Have these phenomenal and awesome arguments.
Sorry.
I'm so fucking...
Like, what?
Oh my god. It took my brain a moment to process what he just said. Awesome arguments for God, and no, I'm sorry, dude. No.
They're merely they're just your opinions. It's not empirical.
Show that there has to be something out there more than us. And what does the atheist do? He pretends no one ever gave him any evidence. So he pretends to believe that...
No, we're not pretending. We just refute what you say, and then you just keep on saying it and act like we didn't refute what you just said.
Yeah, like, fuck. You come up to us, you give us this fucking argument, and then we fucking carefully tell you why it's bullshit, and then you just keep repeating the argument over and over again. It's like, well, I already refuted that the first time. Let me refer you to when we first started talking.
Exactly. Yeah, if you want, we'll watch like maybe the first 5 minutes. It's already like 4 minutes in.
Yeah, I won't go until I get bored.
Okay, no problem.
Which is likely to be soon.
For God, that God is not real. Okay, and that's what these atheists are doing on the internet. They're playing pretend. Let's play pretend, guys. Let's pretend no one's ever provided any evidence for a God.
I have a question. Name one atheist that has ever said that, by the way. That no theist has ever presented evidence. I mean, empirical evidence, not the kind he's talking about. Again, we've heard the arguments for God, but we're asking for, again, empirical proof. Where is your empirical proof? You don't have any.
Only this God that created everything would react with the universe in some way that we could measure. Like, you don't even have to show me God. You just have to show me how he interacts with the universe. And you've not done that.
Well, for me, yes, because if you look to the Bible, you see God appearing before people all the time. Okay, well, if he truly wants a relationship with me, why can't he do that with me?
Yeah,
That's all I'm asking.
Well, it's because you don't believe hard enough, man.
Let's pretend we're more moral than everyone else on the whole.
No one said that. No one said that.
Thank you. Who has said that? No one. But, I mean,
I'm more moral than the God in your stupid ass book, but I'm probably not more moral than you because I actually have faith that you are indeed a moral, nice human being. And yes, I said faith. I have faith in you, G-Man. You are a human being with morals. And they didn't come from that stupid, archaic book. I guarantee you.
And by the way, when it comes to certain theists, maybe because you have certain theists out there who want to kill gay people. Well, yeah. You know, if I encounter a theist
They
like
wouldn't
that,
do it. You put okay, you know that pastor that's always preaching about how we should kill all the homosexuals and that's like fucking, we'll get rid of AIDS? You give him a pistol and say, there's a homosexual right there, kill him. He won't do it.
I know, but I'm just going to say, when it comes to people like that, yeah, I'm going to say I'm more moral than him.
When even though we doc drop people on the internet, even though
You doc dropped yourself, dumbass.
we cuss everybody out, we try to get little kids to watch our programs while we're cussing like a sailor.
What the fuck are you talking about? I do not support any little kids watching or emulating what I do at all. If you were a child, you should talk to your parents about supervising you on the internet.
Exactly, thank you. But you see, this is what I mean. They have to strawman.
Your parent, supervise your children on the internet.
Exactly. And this is exactly my point with G-Man. How delusional that he really is. Okay? He creates strawmans, breaks the strawman, and then acts, oh, well, I beat an atheist argument. That's what G-Man does, that's what Becko does, that's what true empiricism does, and it's just pathetic.
Does fucking Matt Slick, fucking everyone. They all do it, and it's fucking shit.
Yeah.
You know, we're promoting rape and thinking rape is okay by saying, well, rape is
When did you say it? Who said that?
Who? Who has said that?
Citation needed, asshole.
Thank you. Name me one person.
I'm not saying all atheists are doing this. I'm saying that a lot of you have said this nonsense in my Google Hangouts. When you see Atheist in Movie 2, you'll see what I'm talking about. A lot of you just think, oh, we're the moral agents of the world. What's good and evil? Oh, it's just completely subjective. It just depends.
There are fucking atheists like Matt Dillahunty that believe in objective morality, you fucking asshole.
And you have people like me who believe that morality is both. I believe that there are some morals in this world, like murder, that is objective. I think.
What, you think murder is moral? Is that what you just said?
No, I said the not wanting to murder. All right, the golden rules. I think the golden rules are what's called objective morals.
Well, I mean, he has the euthyphrobe dilemma to deal with anyway, so I mean, like, it's not even like his god could possibly have been like. It's basically the euthyphrobe. If you're not familiar with it, it basically goes like this: did God command it because it's moral, or is it moral because God commanded it? And basically, that boils down to there's no such thing as objective morality anyway, because either way, it's not objective. Either it's moral because God commanded it. That means it's based on God's opinion and thus not objective. But if he commanded it because it was moral, that means they don't need God to deduce that it was moral. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember that argument actually.
Who you're talking to on that day and how they feel or whatever. But they pretend they're the most moral people out there.
No, we don't.
Pretend they're the most.
I've shoplifted before. I'm not fucking. My hands are not clean. Okay, I admit it.
I personally have never tried to take the moral high ground with anyone, and I damn sure am not an intellectual by any stretch of the imagination.
The logic tree here is he's an intellectual of the ages, man.
Oh yeah. Hey, Logic.
Hello. I would like to say that I am a moral absolutist and a volatile authoritarian.
Awesome.
Well, that sounds good with me.
They pretend that no evidence has ever been provided for a God.
No, you've. All right, I'm bored.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm bored. Turn this shit off.
Okay, thank you. I was about to turn it off.
I'm done with him repeating himself. Like fucking no. Anyway, Logic Tree, how's it going? You got any projects in the works? What's going on?
I don't know. Nothing really. I actually just came back from a short break from the Facebook and Twitter and all that. Today I recorded the first episode of what I want to be a Let's Play series on my second channel, and I'm going to be doing it on the Secret World.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Logic, I finally bought that Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse, and it is fucking awesome.
Oh, cool. What race did you choose?
I chose Saiyan.
Cool. Yeah, they're the only one with transformation. You can go Super Saiyan at some point.
Yeah, I think I may do Frieza's party next.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Oh, speaking of that, I did hear some bad news. Well, I don't know if it's actually true or not, but when I was buying the game, one of the people who work there at the GameStop, they said that this year they're going to quote-unquote discontinue the PS3. They're going to stop making games for it, pretty much.
That's bogus.
I thought it was so too, but I don't know if you guys heard anything. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Well, A, I've never heard anything even approaching close to being true or anything near that. And B, the PS3 will not stop being profitable for Sony for a long time.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what all this is controlled by if it's not profit, because it's clearly not profit, or at least they're not getting their profit from consumers. And I don't know, maybe there are private funders of this shit, and they're just like, no PS3, no more. I don't like it. It looks weird.
Yeah, that could be the case. Actually, I'll fucking Google it right now and see if that's true.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Logic, the topic I was going to bring up later, but there's not many people in here, is why are theists losing the great debate? Or what little of the great debate there is left.
They are wrong.
Okay.
That's basically what I said.
Short and simple.
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
my only opinion is that they're just running out of people to scare, because it's very clear they don't have any empirical evidence, and that's all they have left to go on is guilt and fear.
Well, and people are tired of that bullshit anyway, so I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that probably 100 years from now, we're going to look back on Christianity like we look back now at the Greek gods.
Maybe not 100 years from now, probably about 500 years from now, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fair assumptions. And in the future, there will be great churches to Othurkanism.
No, there will be great churches to the one true ranger, which was the atheist ranger.
No.
And there will also be churches to the Stalinist brony as well.
Okay, yeah, I can live with this.
And churches to Gavin, who believes himself to be a dragon.
We need an otherkin. You know what we need? We need an otherkin Bible.
Oh, that would be fucking terrific. That would be.
I want to find a guy who thinks he is both a dragon and Jesus.
You can find that somewhere. It exists.
It probably does. It's the cool thing.
I am Dragon Jesus from space. Who's also a cyborg.
Oh, speaking, I watched this a few nights ago. I think I may just share it later, but I saw it was like an old ABC debate of Kirk Cameron and Ray Comfort debating two atheists on ABC.
Who were the atheists?
I think one of them they were both, I think, biologists, and one was named David, and I think the other one was named Kim.
I've never heard of either of these people. I'm
well, I forget their full names. Again, I'm going to share it later.
Okay, that sounds cool. Fucking, I assume that Kirk Cameron and Wade Comfort both got their asses handed to them, right?
Oh, fuck yes, it was beautiful. You should, again, see the whole thing, and you'll see how badly they got owned.
Yeah. Was it like Matt Dillahunty versus G-Man bad, or was it like Aaron Raw versus Matt Slick bad?
Well, I haven't seen Aaron Raw and Matt Slick, so I'm just gonna have to go with, like, Matt Dillahunty versus G-Man bad.
Okay. You should go watch that debate, by the way. It was fantastic.
So it was worse than Bill Nye v. Ken Ham?
That wasn't even a debate. That was just Ken Ham fucking unzipping his pants in front of the audience and saying, "Come worship fucking Jesus."
Come worship
I was like, evolution's true, y'all.
It was slightly worse than that, in my opinion.
Ken Ham was not even debating. He was just like, worships Jesus! And then fucking Bill Nye was like, by the way, evolution's true, y'all. And that was the debate. That was it.
Yeah.
It pissed me off, actually. It was like fucking... Oh, and the fucking... When Ken Ham was the fucking guy was like, what would change your mind? And Bill Nye was like, evidence. And then Ken Ham was like, nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
It pissed me off. I wanted to punch Ken Ham right in his stupid-ass facial hair.
I know.
Ken Ham does look like he's from Planet of the Apes.
I was about to say that. Like, for someone who vehemently denies that we are cousins of monkeys, he looks like a monkey.
He looks like a silverback.
He does.
Yeah.
Pat Robertson too looks like a fucking like a fucking chimp, man.
Man, will that fucking old hag die already? Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, he's... I'm telling you, they cryogenically freeze him between all the shows, and then, like, they thaw him out to come out and fucking talk to the audience.
I wouldn't
He
be fucking
sleeps next to Walt Disney's frozen head.
Exactly. It's like, alright, it's time to go thaw Pat out. It's another show. I remember he was like... He's this old man, he's like decrepit, and he's like fucking like... He's like talking like, oh, God and Jesus, and... And then someone mentions money, he's like, money? It was fantastic. I was like, oh, thank you for showing us your true colors, Pat. Oh my god. The way his face lit up at the mention of cash, it was great. You know, he got rich off of the blood diamond industry in Africa.
Oh, yeah, I know.
The irony.
Oh, yeah, John, I was meant to say something to you when you were talking about debating those two Christian fundies. I'm not, again, I'm not an expert in anything, but I'm pretty well versed in Egyptian history. And when it comes to the Moses story, I think the pharaoh's name was Ramses, I believe. And historical-wise, I don't think there's any evidence that he owned any Hebrew slaves, let alone a large number like the Bible claims.
He didn't own that many slaves, period.
Oh, yeah.
Like a lot, like Egypt used slaves, but like overall, Egypt did not use that many slaves, period, let alone that many Hebrew slaves. They weren't like the Roman Empire, okay?
Oh, yeah, and that's my point. I mean, there wasn't... there's no historical evidence that, number one, that Israelites were even in Egypt, or number two, that they were slaves. None.
Yeah, if anywhere, they were probably enslaved in, like, the Assyria. If they were enslaved anywhere, it would probably be, like, the Assyrian Empire, or, like, the Babylonians, or something. Like, somewhere in that region of, like, Iraq. Because those people were a lot more barbarous than the Egyptians were.
Well, yeah, but to the guys that you're probably debating, I mean... To them, you could essentially show them the Gods of Egypt movie, and to them, you see, Bible.
Fair, yeah, that's true. They've not responded. Like, I kept asking them, where in the Constitution does it say we're a Christian nation? And they haven't responded yet. This is bullshit. I think they're opting out. They're like, no, we can't handle it. Too much logic.
Too much of a logic.
Yeah, the only real argument I can see that would be pro the whole Christian nation thing would be the wording, we are endowed by our Creator with blah, blah,
That's in
blah.
the Declaration of Independence. That's not in the
Yeah.
Constitution. The Declaration does not govern our nation. The Constitution does.
I know. That's why it's a bad argument.
And it's not even a legal document as far as I'm concerned.
It's not. That's what I just said.
Yeah. I was
Fuck.
agreeing with you.
You're so behind.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
So slow. Fuck. God damn. Not to mention the fucking, like, I don't even see how anyone believes this at all, period. I mean, I know I've said that, I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but I'm gonna fucking say it again. This fucking, like, I was reading the Bible the other day because I'm a good Christian boy.
Yeah.
And fucking, I was reading the book of Revelations about how the world's supposed to end. And it's fucking, I'm sitting there and I fucking dropped the book from the absurdities that are in the book of Revelation. It was like 7-headed dragons and shit like that. And we're all supposed to, like, get the mark of, you know, it's where all that fucking, like, crazy, like, Obama's gonna fucking, like, mark us with the mark of the beast so we can buy and sell shit. That's where all, the book of Revelation's where that comes from. And it's fucking, it was like reading the transcript of, like, an Alex Jones episode. It was crazy.
Actually, in the game I'm playing, you work as an agent of the Illuminati.
That's sweet.
Oh,
So,
nice.
like, the first thing that happens is you get a microchip in your spine so they can keep track of you. And I'm just, I really, oh, sorry.
No, go. I was just saying
I just really hope someone sees that and then finds out I'm an atheist, and then they think, holy shit, it's all real.
Speaking of religious things, now that we're on the topic, I don't know if you guys watch Fox shows much, but have you ever, any of you guys seen an episode of Lucifer?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my god, that is such a great
I
fucking
know the
show,
group
man.
1 Million Moms is protesting its airing and wanting to get it banned.
Oh yeah, they failed. But
Yeah.
oh my, it is such a good show. Like, if the devil really existed, that's how I imagine he would be.
So, like, describe the character of Lucifer for me. How does he, like?
In the show, again, there's like millions of scenes on YouTube if you want to look it up, but he's charismatic, and he definitely has a bad temper.
He's like a modern-day version of a 90s gay guy if he had all the powers of Satan.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this show. That's great.
Yeah, and I think he left hell. He's no longer in charge of hell, and also he bought his
Wait,
torture with
you're
him.
telling me Satan could just leave?
Yes.
He was damned to hell for rebelling, but then he's like, nah, I'm out. Fuck this.
Yeah, he left hell, and I think his quote-unquote brother, Amenadiel, is having to look after it, which he claims he hates.
Okay, so he's like, fuck you. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go up Earthside for like a pack of cigarettes. You got everything here? And he's like, yeah. And then he fucking like leaves forever.
And then, I kid you not, there's a few episodes where you actually see his real face. Oh my god, it's epic.
Is it like fucking?
Well, it's just kind of zombie.
No. Actually, wait. I can show you it right now. There's a.
No. I want to see. I want to see it in the context of the show. I want to see his real face.
I can send you scenes later.
Yeah, Lucifer is a TV show adaptation of a comic book that was a spinoff from Neil Gaiman's Sandman.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Fucking, we just what? Me and my sister earlier were watching The Mist. Awful.
That movie, the 2005 one.
That movie was awful.
I don't know.
I'm gonna spoil it. I'm gonna spoil it because the movie was shit and you shouldn't watch it. Basically, it ends when this guy is like he's trying to escape the town where the mist's at, and he fucking is driving out of town, and then he's like, all right, we're out of gas. We're all gonna commit suicide, and then like he pulls out the revolver, and fucking there's only 4 bullets in it, but there's 5 people, so he kills his whole family. then gets out and starts yelling for the monsters to come kill him, and then fucking the National Guard comes and saves him. Like, literally 2 minutes after he killed his whole family.
Yeah.
That's how the movie ends.
It's a comedy, then.
Pretty much, yeah. It was shit. Apparently it was based off of, like, a Stephen King novel. I don't know how they fucked a Stephen King novel up so bad.
Oh, they always fuck up Stephen King adaptations. I mean,
it's fun.
AJ, how are you?
I'm just fine. I came back from Michael's, so I'm really happy. Got all the supplies I need.
She's
What is
loaded.
Michael's?
Is she building a bomb? AJ, are you building a bomb?
Maybe.
Out of coffee beans by chance?
Who is Michael? Is Michael your contact, AJ?
What?
Who is Michael? Is he your bomb contact?
By Michael, do you mean Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi?
No, I'm just making charms.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Likely
Makes a lot more sense.
Likely story.
Yeah. I think you at Michael's your Al-Qaeda affiliate, and you're gonna.
AJ, where were you on September 11th, 2001?
I was sick that day.
I was in 5th grade.
I got my eye on you.
5th grade math class.
Really? You were in 5th grade in 2001?
Yep. Well, I was 10 years old.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. That math adds up. Never mind. I wasn't braining correctly. I apologize.
My sister called those brain farts.
Wow.
No, because I wasn't forgetting something that was obvious. I was just not putting 2 and 2 together correctly. I was putting 2 and 2 together and getting 3. That's what was going on. Wow.
Hold on. If you hear any noise in the background, I apologize. I have to put all this stuff down.
I didn't hear anything.
Neither did I.
Yeah, you're good, AJ. So what other horrible movies have people watched recently? Anything good? I heard that was shit, but I didn't watch it.
You don't want to. It's bad, man.
I saw for the first time the movie Army of Darkness.
Was it?
I hated that movie.
I've never heard of it. What's it about?
Yeah, I've never heard of this either. So, like, what's going on?
With Bruce Campbell, and it's the iconic movie. If you've ever seen the video clip, which you probably have in some different videos because it gets used a lot, where he's standing in front of a bunch of knights and he holds up a shotgun and he's like, "This is called a boomstick."
What the heck?
That sounds awful.
That sounds so lame.
It's supposed to be. It's a self-aware B movie that's funny as hell.
That doesn't count. Get that shit out of here.
Oh, okay.
It can't be on purpose. It has to be more like The Mist, where they were trying to be really scary, but they ended up just making me cringe.
Oh, then I'll go with another Stephen King adaptation, It.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah. That's a classic.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was great.
I don't know. At a certain point, I can't take the monster seriously when he's in a library going,
It's because you're not immersed enough. Once you're immersed, it's like, okay, now there's this insane clown that's trying to kill me while laughing hysterically. And it's supposed to unnerve you, but you have to be immersed in it for it to work.
I heard they're remaking that.
I don't know, it just made me
yeah, they are.
It just made me think if I was It, I would just be trolling everyone constantly.
His name is Pennywise. His name is...
Yes. But, yeah, believe me, I said, well, I wasn't sure, but I believe they are remaking It.
Yeah, they are.
What? This is gonna suck.
Yes.
That's what I said?
Oh, I know it's gonna suck. I know it's gonna suck.
Everyone and their mother knows.
The new, more modern It. It is a transgendered, bisexual magician
Michael
who...
Jackson.
Oh, that's great. No, Michael Jackson is just a pedophile.
That's what it's going to be. It's a trans thing.
He's a transracial pedophile, man. That's not the same thing.
You ready for it? Believe that.
Oh,
I don't think he
Speaking
was
of,
a pedophile. I just think people wanted to bring him down.
Macaulay Culkin was the kid who lied about being molested by Michael Jackson. He came out years later and said it was false.
Wow, really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I told you.
Speaking of Never Neverland, I have another obsessed video here. I think I already showed this one, but not to you guys. So
wait, what's going on here?
do you remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Oh.
You're obsessed with them?
Okay. Oh god, this is gonna be great.
Well, no. Here we have a 50-year-old man obsessed with dressing like Peter Pan.
If True gets in here.
No. No.
Oh, by the way, thank you so much, Logic, for ruining pizza for me. I appreciate that.
I haven't had pizza since.
Thank you so much.
Actually, I did. I had fucking these pizza breadstick things at my school, and I came home and I got sick and I puked.
Probably because of Logic Tree, damn it.
I know, right? It was awful.
For me?
Yeah,
That's because of me?
Yeah. You fucking, like, I had these weird pizza breadstick things, and I got home after I ate them and thought of that, and I legit puked. I was sick all day.
Turtle semen, throw a pow, throw a pow.
Alright, go. Play the video.
This is to Tampa, Florida, by way of Never Neverland. Randy Constant is a 50-year-old man who likes to skip around in green leotards. He's totally obsessed with being Peter Pan. This is something.
Fred Willard is self-aware how much he hates his life.
I know.
God, his hair is fucking cringy.
Yeah, he does it himself, actually, I think.
Oh my god.
It's even cringier. When I told
He's wearing women's shoes. I've seen those at Famous Footwear.
Sadly, so have I.
To be a fairy. Because he probably wondered what kind of a child I was going to be. Look at me, I'm 50 years old and I'm still Peter Pan.
Whoa. Any way to explain why a 50-year-old...
His lawyer.
Yes.
Yes, a lawyer. Like his personal caveat, his friend is his lawyer. They couldn't find his parents or any family members. They didn't want to be associated with them.
No, I think I said this when I first played this video. I really don't see what parent looks at this man in public and thinks, oh, gee, he's safe to be around children.
To be honest, I don't think he seems like a bad guy, but he definitely has some issues.
I'm not saying he's a bad guy either. I was just making a joke.
A pedophile. Because you're a low blow.
I know it was a low blow. But that's just my personal...
Your lowbrow humor, god damn.
I mean, that's my personal theory of why he has a lawyer.
Around dressed like Peter Pan.
Oh my god.
For the past 30 years, Randy Constant has been living his life as Peter Pan.
How many Peter Pan costumes does he have?
All of them.
It doesn't say it, but from what I saw, he has like at least 20.
At least
He's trying to be happy in Disneyland.
Tonight's his orgy with the Lost Boys.
Probably. I didn't think
Captain Anal Hook.
Yes.
Oh god, look at his eyes! Oh god, look at that face!
Don't look directly into it,
I'm going to rape your son!
I don't even want to know where Captain Hook is going to stick his hook in this guy.
Oh, just look at that face! He's gonna rape your kids.
Wait, don't push play. Look in the background. There's Peter Pan or Elf Boys right there on the table.
Oh yeah. Right here.
This
Wow.
dude has the same face as my mom.
What the fuck?
His nose is too big, but other than that, creepy as fuck.
Please tell me he doesn't have the same haircut as your mom.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I'm getting a very disturbing image. Sorry.
It's something I've incorporated into my life. It's the way I choose to live it.
And he chooses to live as Peter Pan in every way imaginable.
That's more than plenty.
Shop that had this green.
I also kidnap little girls from windows.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Wow. I have a new theory of why he needs a lawyer now. Thank you, Logic.
Jolly Green needs to be in here.
I know.
He is the only other person well versed in wearing green tight clothing.
Learn how to sew women's dresses into Peter Pan outfits. So far, he's handmade 15 outfits, which allows him to dress like his hero every day.
15. 15. Why do you need 15 Peter Pan costumes? Fuck!
These are his friends, by the way.
These are his friends? He has friends?
Yes,
His only friends are a guy who looks like Arthur Crumb, the perverted cartoonist who had a sexual fetish for Bugs Bunny, and I'm guessing they're like goth or BDSM enthusiasts.
That's what. Yeah, that's a BDM woman right there. I can tell. Damn, she has a nice rack for a white chick.
Oh my god. Shut up, just keep going.
Yes.
Sorry, AJ.
Are you implying that white chicks can't have nice racks?
True, though.
That is racist.
Yeah. Hey, I'm from Delaware, and again, the white women in Delaware have crappy racks. I'm sorry.
I will call
Pennsylvania, same thing, don't worry.
What was that, Logic?
I will call the NWAWP.
What's that?
CP.
No, WP.
Oh, okay.
Get it?
Oh, okay, yeah, I get it now.
Well, I don't. What do you mean?
National Association of Colored People, you remember that?
Oh, that, yes. Sorry,
Okay,
now.
white
Yeah,
people.
sorry.
Yeah, now it's white people.
It's headed by Bill O'Reilly.
Probably.
Like that all the time. I was like, wow, he takes this farther than I thought he did.
Oh my god.
Really?
When we found the dead bodies of children in the basement. God damn it, I gotta stop laughing.
Stop making children jokes. Damn.
How big is your smile now, AJ?
Very big. Like, from cheek to cheek, my smile is just huge.
Well, it's been a while since I've heard you laugh, so I wasn't sure if you were there or not.
From the tops that I don't realize that the girls are looking at my tights. Being Peter Pan, I can stay childlike despite whatever age I happen to be.
That's not necessarily a good thing, sir.
Thank you. That's not a good
I'm all for keeping in touch with your inner child. I mean, I like My Little Pony for fucking Christ's sake, but this is taking it slightly too far. You've crossed a line.
He has coconut head.
Yes.
I do everything I can to look young. I still have a haircut for a 4-year-old.
It doesn't stop.
No argument there.
No 4-year-old has that much hair.
Well,
Not that thick, not that dark, I have to agree.
And I'm sorry, no 4-year-old wants a lesbian haircut. I'm sorry.
That is fucking...
He looks like he tried to make a Darth Vader helmet out of his own hair, but forgot.
It kind of does a little bit. You're right.
I have come for you.
Give me your children.
Parents to look like Peter Pan.
I do fuss with my hair a lot, and I do have my little beauty.
Oh, he has a straightener.
You can fly, just jump out the window.
My hair It is what it is, and it grows out of my head. Breakfast of
Or
champions.
he scalped someone.
That's a fucking Twinkie.
Like Peter Pan isn't enough for
Am I
Randy.
the only one who doesn't like Twinkies?
I love Twinkies. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. You're right. I don't like Twinkies, but I like that other people like them.
Yeah, me too.
I like them, but I don't love them, I guess is my response.
I don't like when this guy eats them.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to eat another Twinkie ever again in my life.
Well, I can't eat pizza anymore, thanks a lot.
Twinkies, the breakfast food of serial killers.
A lot of junk.
Yeah, now I can't eat fucking pizza or Twinkies anymore. We're just ruining all of our fucking favorite foods of this show.
It's just Twinkies. Yeah.
But Randy burns it
Oh,
all
quick with that music.
practicing his Peter Pan moves.
Yeah, it was a good song.
Full side of Peter Pan, seriously.
There is an art to leaping. You
Did
have
he just use seriously in the context of this man? This
Exactly.
man is not serious about anything.
Exactly. Yeah, I think he goes on to say that him dressing like this cost him his marriage.
practical.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Areas where
Actually, no, that's horrible.
He can't fly, so that's about the most thing that he can possibly do.
I believe I can fly.
I can jump that high.
Randy's not just Peter Pan at home. He's Peter Pan everywhere, even though that's caused him to lose a job and his 20-year marriage.
20-year marriage?
2 decades down the drain for Peter Pan.
And he doesn't give a fuck.
Oh.
I just have to imagine that a cartoon Peter Pan comes on his shoulders and he's like, "Keep drinking, Fred. Keep drinking."
Keep drinking the Kool-Aid, Fred.
What the fuck?
So I can wear what I like, play what I like, play whenever I like, and wherever I would like.
With little children.
That man is judging him.
Yep. No.
Away from my family.
Stay away from my daughter, please.
No, if everyone wants to know what I call Christian judgment looks like, this is it right here.
I am fine with him Christian judging this man.
Yeah, I would be like, yes, say at least 10 steps.
All I'm saying is if the choices were between radical Christianity and radical Islam and Peter Pan, we're going with the radical Christians or the radical Muslims.
Yeah.
I say radical Islam because at least we get to behead people.
And you get scimitars.
Yeah, I mean, that's a plus.
I can run around Prince of Persia cosplay. All right, sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
And a woman or a guy? It's a boy, Peter.
Oh, okay.
There's a boy's name.
Okay, Peter. So what are you doing over here, Peter Pan?
I'm just skipping around the Ybor City.
A lot of nice
Yeah, a lot of
What the fuck is going on?
In what universe does this man get women?
It works.
I already picked up a girl today.
Trust me, for the people I have met in my own town, there are women who would like this guy as a husband or sexual partner.
Or both.
Can I move to your neighborhood, AJ?
Yeah, so he can fucking dress as Peter Pan and fucking pick up things.
Me too.
Petition.
Yeah?
And just like the real Peter Pan, Randy's constantly on the lookout for his Tinkerbell.
Oh, God, no.
No, what the
Tinkerbell?
Yes.
Peter Pan was not fucking Tinkerbell. Let's get this out of the way right now. No.
He couldn't. I mean, it would be such horrifying, monstrous rape. I mean, it would have to break her spine and, like, destroy her.
Yeah, no, they were not love interests. No. No.
I mean, looking for his Wendy, but even then he didn't bang Wendy. Wendy went off.
We don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Not looking for all the girls in the world, just, a date now and then.
I think the one piece of advice that I would give Randy is the tighter the pants, the better. It worked for Bon Jovi. It can work for him.
Okay, but Bon Jovi was a rock star.
He had a reason to dress ridiculously.
Yeah. And plus, he made awesome music.
You know, knockoff Peter Pan here is in really good shape. I mean, just from this picture.
Yeah, not bad.
Fuck it, like most pedophiles, he stays in good shape when around children.
Yeah.
Despite the challenges, Randy plans on being Peter Pan forever.
I don't see myself ever giving up being Peter Pan.
Even when I'm old and decrepit.
Live my life, and I'm having a ball.
No, he won't grow up.
Alright, fuck this.
This man was beaten half to death as a child on a
I
regular
want to
basis.
see the obsessed with Madonna.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Madonna?
Yeah, Madonna. Right there.
I feel like I would defend
right there.
the
You passed.
woman totally obsessed.
Oh, wait, yeah, I see it.
Okay, there you go.
Anyway, let's move on. Brooklyn, New York, known for the Beastie Boys, the Brooklyn Bridge, and now 32-year-old Chris Gennaro. He quit medical school to follow his obsession. He copies Madonna's outfits, stitch for stitch.
Okay, let's stop this right here. The man was
trying to close that ad.
Yeah, the man was lucky enough to be born into a family where he had enough talent and had enough time to hone that talent to end up in medical school, and he dropped out for Madonna.
That's what I was going to say. I'm like, I was impressed. This guy went to medical school. My mother went to medical school, but she had to quit because of how expensive it was. But this guy throws that away for Madonna.
Yes,
You know, it's
that is
just
what has happened.
Yeah, it really is. It's just like the otherkin thing. The more rich you are, the more crazy you're allowed to become.
I'd have to agree.
Yeah.
From what I've seen in my 18 years, I'd have to agree.
Yep.
You're only 18.
Yeah.
To me, it's just like a bodily function.
Yeah, she's only 18.
Hey, Logic Tree, she's legal.
Yeah.
I want you to imagine me elbowing you in the shoulder right now.
Oh, you.
How old did you think I was?
I thought you were somewhere early 30s, late 20s.
Well, I imagined that because you said you've been on YouTube since the beginning, so I didn't think you were on YouTube since you were 9 years old.
I was.
Damn. You're professional.
I had a YouTube channel.
Met plenty of things on YouTube, and it's crap now.
It's all crap.
Not all of it, just a lot of it. A lot of abuse of power.
Anyone here sub to him? He's great.
Yeah.
Who?
Grade A under A.
I love that guy.
Never heard of him.
Go look him up. He's great.
You'll have some sort of respect for him. I do.
Oh, Fred.
This is a man wearing Madonna's outfit. I want to see.
Oh my! I won't be able to watch Cinderella anymore after this. I watch it with my sister, but still.
Sewing to me is just like a bodily function. I pay so much attention to detail because.
Perfect. What the fuck's in his pants?
Sailor Moon outfit.
That big.
He has come for your anus.
Just blare it into your brain, ladies and gentlemen.
No! Does he have a gold record in his room? Where'd he get that?
There's a bald rectum in his room? What?
No, gold gold record.
I heard
gold record.
Yeah, cool.
How the heck
He
did he
broke
get
into
that?
Madonna's house and stole it.
He has a platinum one too.
You can
No,
see.
that's not possible. He broke into Madonna's house and he got caught sniffing her hair.
Yeah, see, this right here is where humanity is going, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why I get so frustrated.
Yeah, actually, this is where humanity is going. Like, literally, crazy shit replacing religion as time goes on. And this is...
Which I'm okay with, because I get to point and laugh at a wider variety of shit.
That's fair, yeah.
I don't
mind men wearing women's clothes, but if you're obsessing over someone and just wearing them just because of this one person, I do have a bit of a problem with that.
He looks like he's using the mod Apache hair for Skyrim.
I do have to admit...
You are such a nerd, Logic Tree.
I have to admit, he does what. Not only does he wear that outfit well, he does have nice curves. I'll give him that.
He does.
Yeah.
It's just gonna look stupid. I'm just gonna be some boy in a dress. A lot of times these people look at me like, why are you wearing a cone bra? You're not Madonna. Well, why are you wearing a Yankee cap? You're not a Yankee.
He has a point.
Okay, I think there's a difference between wearing merchandise of a team you like and literally copying fucking every outfit Madonna's ever worn.
See, I knew he would have a supportive, fat, black girlfriend. Not girlfriend, but friend who is a girl.
Yes.
Female acquaintance.
I hate that we share a first name, too.
Just the size of two bigger. The fact that Madonna's a woman is insignificant. I'm trying to emulate my idol, basically. I mean, it would be a lot easier for me to do Prince, right?
So, hold on.
There's even more layers.
We've ruined pizza, Twinkies, and now we've ruined Madonna. I can never listen to Madonna ever again.
I don't listen to Madonna, period, but okay.
I used to like some of her songs, but not anymore.
Next thing you know, they're going to be playing
I'm not a fan of her at all.
Celine Dion's song during the Titanic while showing the spit roasting Ninja Turtle scene.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Chris has sold more than 100 Madonna costumes at a cost of $100,000. All this on a waiter's salary.
This was the first thing I ever made. The gold Gautier corset on a Blonde Ambition tour. If there was no Madonna,
I remember that cone
I would have never had the
anywhere.
reason to.
Yep.
Fuck it.
Is the
You
outfit
have
that
to admit,
Madonna
though, he has some talent copying these things. He could definitely get a job with this. I know a couple of places that he could get a job at.
Yeah, but
No, he just wants to copy
he
them.
might already have a job. We don't know. Let's keep watching.
No, he said that he's doing this all on a waiter's salary. He's a waiter.
Oh. Well, yeah, he's a waiter at the very least. I mean, at least he has a job.
And apparently he made all those, and he has like over 100 of them, Fred said.
Cool. I wonder if he has the meat suit.
Is this technically cosplay?
No, cosplay has, I think, as far as I know, cosplay has to be something concerning anime.
Wear the meat suit. Play with it.
That's Lady Gaga, though.
Yeah.
but sequence and sewn on by me.
Go on, Holly Hobby. I mean, I just.
This is Madonna's historic Like a Virgin costume that she performed like a virgin in at the 19...
I know you're a virgin.
Yeah, no argument there, buddy.
Music Awards.
Chris was 10 years old then, and his life has revolved around Madonna ever since.
It was just love at first sight, and I just want to.
Yes, I'm just, I'm just gonna say this. I know I'm gonna sound like a dick when I say, but how sad is your childhood that you need to worship Madonna?
Yeah, why can't you worship like Spider-Man or something cool?
Yes, my generation would worship fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, and Power Rangers.
Yeah, pretty much.
And time. Sorry. It's time to go buy Madonna tickets. On her last.
Madonna ticket.
He has a timer set for when it's time to go buy Madonna. I don't like the close-up of his face. It scares me.
He looks like my aunt.
Around, and I made the outfits that she was wearing on that particular.
No. You know who he looks like? He looks like fucking the one bitch from the Atheist Experience.
Which one?
The fucking one that looks like him.
Matt Dillahunty.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
I can see it.
Drown World Tour.
I've never tried on any of the Madonna outfits. I have served as a model if he was trying to measure something, and this was before he had a dummy.
I just got more tickets to the Madonna shows.
Okay.
You've
got 4 shows
yep.
today. I won't ask.
Wait, did she just say he
Damn.
has a court hearing?
What was that?
Did she just say he has a court hearing today?
For sniffing
No.
Madonna's hair. Told you. That's what it's for, I guarantee it. It's for like stealing something and or sniffing something of Madonna's.
At least it's Madonna. It's better than being obsessed with Miley Cyrus or something.
But it's not Marilyn Manson, so I can't approve.
Yeah.
Television.
Welcome back to
Wait, this guy was on TV?
the record.
For what?
Yeah.
People have a lot of balls to get dressed up the way they get dressed up. Is she going to be mean to me? I don't know. I can't take this in front of all these people on TV in front of the whole world. When I was on my last tour, this one guy went from city to city, and he was amazing, and he was so resourceful. He somehow managed to recreate the costumes, all of my costumes in the show, and he kept turning up at shows with a different thing that I had on, and I'd spot him and I'd just think, God, how is he doing that?
When I saw him, I was
How?
just dialing numbers.
Just by following you everywhere, lady. Don't ask how, because it's going to scare you to death.
Yeah.
He put
Exactly. You don't have to ask the question.
He can smell Madonna. He tracks her by scent. Like a hunter tracks through wolf dung.
Yeah, most superstars would actually be, concerned about that. I know I would be.
No. He goes and he finds the last place Madonna took a shit. He smells that shit and follows the scent.
Okay.
You just gotta hope he didn't pick up the scent, Honey Boo Boo's mom. Okay, this is the scene I'm imagining. He, sniffs a toilet where fucking Madonna took a shit. And fucking he follows the scent like a dog. He's like a cartoon dog, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And he fucking follows it up, and he, what he's hoping is going to happen is his nose is just gonna end up in Madonna's ass, right? But then his nose ends up in someone's ass, but he opens his eyes, and it's this gargantuanly fat, fucking greasy dude that, practically fucking, excretes Cheeto fucking cheese from his pores.
Mama June, a.k.a. the human thumb.
Exactly.
Huh.
Anyway, continue.
Dialing numbers. Look, I can't. I was speechless.
I had a lot of emotions welling up in me because I still didn't know what she was going to say.
And there you go. Mativa joins us in the studio this evening.
And Madonna?
Oh, he was on TV back in 2003.
How come I've never heard of this?
Neither have I. Why?
This is the type of thing a lot of my schoolmates would have made fun of, but never heard of this.
Wow. And I was like, hi.
All right. I have absolutely seen it all.
When Madonna was on MTV talking about my costumes, she said, my God,
That's
how
a horrible workspace.
make them. Well, now she knows.
As an artist, that is triggering me. Take care of your stuff.
What
It's called organized chaos.
Just don't throw it in the corner or something.
I know.
Or promoting the tour, she's wearing sequins again. I hate working with sequins. I'm like, thanks a lot, Madonna. But I'll make it anyway.
What the fuck?
You're right,
Okay.
Chris.
Wow.
Alright, that's enough fucking no. That's enough nope for today. Fuck.
And shame on Madonna, too, for encouraging a stalker.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, really?
Yeah.
Well, if I was a fucking superstar, I'd be cool with that.
I'd be fucking
Why?
worried.
Well, how attractive would my stalker be?
I don't know.
Like,
Probably not that attractive because your logic tree.
If it was Megan Good who was stalking me, then I wouldn't mind. But if it's that guy, then yeah, I'm calling 911 as soon as I see him.
I wouldn't mind if it was any of the Fox News blondes.
I could live with that.
For me, it'd probably have to be Harris Faulkner when it came to Fox people. Well,
Harris?
I don't know any of these dumb bitches' names, so.
She's on Outnumbered all the time. Logic.
Fucking no. That doesn't
Oh,
make
okay. I would have gone like Primaries Ann Coulter because she has a horse face, and I want to use her hair like reins.
Yeah, I would go Megyn Kelly because she pissed off Donald Trump, and that's fuckable for me.
Well, yeah, and she has a bunch of sexy selfies everywhere.
Cool. I'll have to find these.
I can do that right now.
I'll have to locate these selfies.
It's like the first picture that comes up.
Here, I'll do it.
Megyn Kelly on Google. God damn it, Google. Google.
Come on now, Google.
Megyn Kelly.
Well, I'm out of shit to talk about. Y'all got something else you want to discuss?
How do you think teens are acting nowadays? I've noticed that a lot of them are obsessed with TV shows nowadays. TV shows and bands.
No, TV's just been better than Hollywood recently, so they're all turning into TV rather than fucking
movies, yeah.
Because the only thing Hollywood has going for it right now is comic book movies, then eventually that's going to get stale, so after that, Hollywood's fucked.
No, it's already
a little stale.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been doing recently, too. I've been watching more TV shows than movies.
I've been watching Man in the High Castle recently, so...
I've been watching...
My mother and my big sister are now watching Monk, an older show.
Oh, yeah, with Tony Faluge.
I've been watching Lucifer, I think Blindside with Jamie Alexander, and also I think The Americans are coming back on.
Tony Faluge. Tony.
Wow, there's a picture of Megyn Kelly, and she's practically naked. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, she has like half-naked selfies everywhere.
Yeah, there's...
Let me take it off here, you can screen share it.
Alright.
Give me a second. Well, this has been another Reality Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see you all next week, or next Friday. Later.